forgot to take this off. When you do your homework for this one, you have to click on this one and open it up. It's a video. You can watch it if you want to, but once you open it up and you X out of it, notice it says 1 out of 1 saying you got credit for it. So if you go through and you do everything right, but it's still saying you don't have 100%, it's probably just because you need to click on that. I forgot to take that off before I assigned it. I'm sorry about that. Okay, so from this homework, I wanted to talk about number 3. Right, so it says the median is 33.5, and it's asking you what is the missing value. So this one's a little bit different because we know how to find the median. But this one, they give us the median, and they're asking us for the missing value. So yours are going to be different, but oh, they're already in increasing order, so that's nice. You got 7, 12, 27, whatever this one happens to be, 41 and 49. So the median, that's the number in the middle. There's 6 values altogether. There's 5 that we know, and there's this one that we don't know. So the median in the middle, you've got, it falls in between those two numbers. So what we're going to do, since there's an even number, we're going to have to take the average of these two things. So if we call this x, sorry, there's algebra, 27 plus x, and divide it by 2, that should equal your median, which they tell us was 33.5. And remember, this is given to you in the instructions. They tell you what the median is, 33.5. To find the median, you just add these two up and divide by 2. So now we just have to solve this algebraically. So to get the x by itself, we need to get rid of this 2, so we'll multiply both sides by 2. We get 27 plus x is equal to 67. And now if you just subtract 27 from each side, you should get x equals 40 for your answer for that. If you want to double check your work, do 40 plus 27 equals, and then divide it by 2, and you should get 33.5. Number 5. This is another one where they give you the histogram and they ask you which one is larger. So in this case, our histogram is skewed to the right because we've got a tail to the right. So the mean would be which direction? To the right or to the left? Right. To the right. So the mean is going to be pulled over to where these extreme values are, and the median is going to kind of hang out near where the peak is. The median's not going to change very much. So the mean, here we go. Mean is going to be pulled to the right, and that's x bar, remember. So x bar is going to be larger than your median. So if your median is going to stay right here, median somewhere, and your mean is going to go that way. So x bar is going to be greater than, it's not going to be equal to, so that's not it, because it's not symmetric either, so I'll cross that one off. It's skewed right. Here we go. So here we go. Since we know it's skewed right, it's either going to be B or F. Right? Because they don't want to say because it's skewed right. Here it's not going to be equal to, if it's skewed right, then your mean needs to be pulled over to the right. So in this case, your x is larger, so you'll select B on that one. Anything else? Nope. That's all I'm looking at that one. And we're going to do number 12. Okay, so this guy has 16 students in his class, and the average of them is going to be 68 inches. And so Danielle comes in late and she's 71.4 inches tall, and now they're asking what's the new mean of the 17 students if you throw in Danielle. Well, you can't go through and put this into your calculator. Well, I mean, I guess you could, because you don't know what the other 16 were, you just know what the average is going to be. So for this one, number 12, you do the sum of the heights for the 16 students. On average, they're going to be 68 inches tall, so what you're going to do is you're going to take those 16 students and you're going to multiply it by 60. Basically, if you're working backwards to get the average of 68 inches, they took the sum of the heights for all 16 students, that sum, and they divided it by 68 to get, divided by 16 to get 68. So if you multiply both sides just by 16, you'll get that answer. So if you look at the sum of heights, I already wrote that out, so let me just, so if I do 16 times 68, I get 1,088. So if I took all of their heights and added them together, I should have gotten 1,088 when I added them all together. And the reason for that is if you take 1,088 divided by 16 students, then on average they are going to be 68 inches tall. So that's the sum of the heights for the 16 students. And now that we've found that, if we want to find the average for the 17 students, we know that the first 16, if you add them together, you get 1,088. So you get the 1,088 inches, yep, from the first 16, plus 71.4 for Danielle, and then you're going to divide it by 17 because you've got 17 students total. This one is Danielle. This one is the 16 other students. When you do that, that increases to 68.2. It didn't really increase all that much. One last one, number 16. Okay, so this is one where you can't go back and redo it, you have to get it right. And you get 2 chances. But there's only 3 questions, or 3 possible answers, so yeah. They ask you which one is the median for this one. Okay, so we've got 3 different things. We've got the mean, the median, and the mode. The mode is which one happens most often. That's where our peak is. So here at the peak, you've got A. That's your mode, because that's the highest point. So this one, you automatically know that's going to be your mode. Let me make this a little smaller. So A is going to be your mode. Okay, and then you have to remember the median is resistant and the mean is not. So with this one, we've got our outliers over here to the right, because that's where our tail is. So the mean is getting pulled over towards where those outliers are in the tail. The mean is getting pulled this way. So C, the one that's closest to the outliers, that's going to be your mean.